Good morning. I wanted to show you all the straw wattle that we've been talking about, and you will see around the garden for a while. So this is the top up by above the pool. So the water runs down from here and goes all the way down to the front. And it goes from here dragging some dirt along the way, but as it goes, it picks up speed. Some of it's going this way towards the pool, some of it's going that way. And so what the straw wattle does is it's actually dug in about 1.5 inches down and pushed down into the ground, so the dirt won't wash past it, but the water will work its way through because it's just straw in a bit of a cylinder, kind of like a sausage casing with holes in it. So the water that comes up and comes down through the trees and starts up there and comes down will slow down, because this is to slow down the rate of water. It will hold back the dirt, but it's mostly to slow down the rate the water runs through. So we do have another straw wattle here. There is a border inside, so this straw wattle isn't dug down. But we think with the straw wattle and the edging inside along with the bricks should keep the water from going into the pool, or going down these stairs anyway. But then partway down the hill, you'll see there's another straw wattle. That one is to slow down the water before it gets to the curb. There's a sidewalk down there where there's a row of stones where the dirt is run all the way up to the stones and keeps washing up over the stones onto the sidewalk. So by putting a straw wattle about 1.5 inches deep partway down the slope, will again slow down the water that's running to that stone wall, driving the water over. So it slows down the water coming down this slope, keeps the dirt back, and then when it hits the second layer of straw wattle, which is right by the wall, also dug down a couple of inches, that should keep the soil from washing over the stones and onto the sidewalk patio. So that's the goal of the straw wattle, is to really try to hold back the dirt and not have any more erosion, because we would like to get more grass seed in and allow that grass to actually take hold. Right? We'd really like to get a lot more grass going down there. The company that does our landscaping a week and a half ago, threw down some seed. They raked up the yard, they threw down some seed and wanted to see what would catch. Unfortunately, it did rain that weekend, a pretty good rain, so a lot of it washed away, but not all of it. And there is sections of it that are starting to take hold. So that's definitely a bonus. They did say they would come back and reseed. I'm not sure if they're going to reseed this week, because I don't really know how heavy the rains are supposed to be. If we had rains like yesterday, it would be great, because it would keep it saturated. We wouldn't have to use the sprinkler system. It would keep it all moist so that it really could germinate quickly and come up. Because ultimately we would like to get as much grass in as possible, fill in these dirt spots, and try to create a beautiful green space for all of us. I do know that there's some plantings and different things that are going to be happening in different areas, but a lot of that in the back garden is going to be minimal. So we're trying to get the garage project finished and the landscaping in the front of the building. So the backyard has become my little project, where Pam, who's on the board, working with Nikki and some of the other board members to find the benches, the lighting, and all of the landscaping, and how is everything going to drain, working with Southern Botanical. But the back garden has taken a big hit. It suffered quite a bit through all the balcony repairs. There was a fungus that killed some of the grass off. So I'd really like to create some warmer spaces back here, as well as working on some of the irrigation and the way we have things right around the pool. So thank you, everybody. Please understand that the straw wattle is temporary, but we probably will see it through all of this spring rainy season. Thanks very much.